Today, the Oregon Senate passed a bill to put the gas tax on the ballot for the primary election, so this May instead of November. Democrats say voting earlier helps the departments waiting on that money. Republicans accuse Democrats of trying to push it through because fewer people vote in primaries. It also calls for increases to things like registration, title fees, and the transit payroll tax. If approved, that money could help fill ODOT's $240 million budget gap. This now heads to the Oregon House, and there it must be approved and put onto the governor's desk by this Wednesday to make it before this session ends. We'll keep you updated. Meanwhile, crews were busy today keeping our roads safe, slow moving as the rain, even snow came down. Crews responded to several crashes and mudslides, and they need lawmakers to pass that funding bill in order to keep their work going. Ariel Yakabazi joins us live now from downtown Portland tonight. She's been all over our region today and has more tonight with what drivers can expect into those overnight hours and then the morning. Ariel?
Yes, Liz, just this morning I was driving from Eugene back up to Portland. It's a drive that I am very, very familiar with. I make it every 2 weeks or so. But even though I know this drive, it was still very difficult with the slick roads and the splashback from the cars in front of me. And that was just in the daylight. And as we head into the overnight hours, crews are warning drivers to be extra cautious. It's almost a rite of passage for Pacific Northwesterners. Your first drive in our infamous weather.
It's her first time driving in the rain.
Gilbert and his teenage daughter are giving it a whirl.
I'm just a little bit worried that, thank goodness it's not like coming down like it was earlier in the day.
It's quite the day to start, as across the state, dozens of people are impacted by the atmospheric river pelting down on many regions. In South Portland, traffic nearly at a standstill for some time after this rock slide onto Interstate 5. ODOT's David House says at least 2 cars were impacted.
We usually have rock fall under control there with netting on the slope, but there were a little bit more volume than usual.
Further south in Marion County, the sheriff's office handling a landslide on North Fork Road. And even as far south as Eugene, major flooding impacting areas like Amazon Creek. The city asking walkers and bikers to avoid the waters.
It's a little heavier rain than usual, but not as bad as December.
House says this is pretty typical winter routine for them.
Over the weekend, we did see a lot of people spinning out and getting stuck, especially in the government camp area on 26, because our crews noticed that some people were not chaining up or bringing traction tires and using them.
That being said, always chain up, have your head on a swivel, and drive carefully. That's certainly what Gilbert is teaching his daughter to do.
Speed kills, so take it easy, please.
And like we mentioned earlier, if ODOT's proposed gas tax does pass in the House, which we should find out in the next couple of days, that means some much needed funding is going to these ODOT crews so they can hopefully keep people safe. But ODOT's David House did tell me that decision ultimately lies in the legislature. Reporting live in downtown Portland tonight, Ariel Yakabazi, KOIN 6 News.
Ariel, thank you so much.